Yes, my Chelsea people, man. You already know what time it is. It's your boy KwessKnowsBall, baby. Back again with another video for you, my people. Do me a favor. Do me a huge favor, right? Drop a like on this video just to get the algorithm working in my favor, right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Send this video out to a friend if you enjoy it. And do me an even bigger favor. Hit that bell notification icon so you get a notification every single time I upload, my people. Listen, it's time we talked about it. It's time we talked about it, man. Big news, big confidence in the direction that the club is taking us in right now. And I don't say that necessarily in terms of signings or in terms of players being signed or anything like that. For me, what I'm most happy about, right, is the main man. Is the guy in charge, the guy that is going to lead us, I think, man, into, let me not even share that yet. I think this is the guy, yeah, that's going to lead us into the next phase of successful Chelsea. Now, am I being emotional about this? Yes, 100%. But whether you're in or out for Mr. Liam Rosenior, we're probably all being emotional about it. Let's be honest, Chelsea fans. Let's be honest, right? Blues, we're probably all being a little bit emotional about it, yeah? Because we've seen mad things going on at this club. And I'll be the first to say, while I wasn't ecstatic, right? While I wasn't ecstatic about our performances recently, I also wasn't in the camp of wanting Maresca gone. I wasn't there. But what I will say about Maresca and his time at the club and his now moving on from the club, right? Because I've got some thoughts in another video that I wanna actually get my full thoughts across. What I will say is, thank you, Maresca, for what you've done. Right? I think you and the club had a goal, had an objective in mind to return Chelsea Football Club to the top four and in the position of being able to compete and challenge against some of the best teams in our league. And I actually think, bar United and Villa this season, Maresca's record actually against the top six in general has been quite good. Last season, I know we lost back-to-back games against Man City. I do hold that in mind. And we lost against Villa this season, and we lost against United this season. But in general, his record against the top four, I mean the top six, especially Arsenal and Liverpool, has not been too bad. It's not been too bad. Could have been worse. If I'm lying, I'm crying. So correct me on my stats if I'm wrong. However, and what I think is the most important bit about all of this is that we are now in a new era. And a couple of me and the guys were talking in the group chat, Chelsea group chat. We like to call it Chelsea Anonymous, you know, just to support each other through the dark times. One of the things that we've been saying in there, yeah, is we didn't want to get sucked in. We've gone from a manager like Tuchel, who said, however we get there, whether it's by coach, by train, by air, by foot, whatever, we will be there. This is a man that drew us in, that made us feel like we were connected to the club again. Tommy T put us into finals and helped us win major silverware. That's helped us get the leg up on competition, and especially our London rivals, because we're still the only team in London to have won the Champions League. And he was talking real stuff. Remember the quotes? I want to make us a club that nobody wants to play against. I was drawn in. I was sucked in. But by the end of his tenure, I remember seeing very similar things, right, that I'd seen while we had Lampard, while we had Potter, and these were all subsequent managers, and similar to what I'd seen to the back end of this Maresca tenure, where frustrations had boiled over. There's a lot of returning to the bench every 2 or 3 minutes. There's a lot of holding out arms and a lot of arm folding. And when I started to see that, I remember thinking, Tommy's gone. I knew Lampard wasn't going to last too much longer when I started to see that. Potter, I wasn't convinced from day one, but I thought if he manages to get these players to buy into the kind of football he plays, then we should be able to push for top 4. But I already knew that Potter's teams struggled to score goals at Brighton. Okay, they weren't a massively great attacking side output wise. And I thought similarly with Maresca in the last couple of weeks. I don't want to make this Maresca video, but I was starting to worry about some of his positional play, where he was placing players in the team, who he was taking off, and some of the stubbornness that Leicester fans had already worried me about. But this is not a Maresca video. This is not a Tommy video. This is about the new man in charge. This is about Mr. Liam Rosenior. And guys, you have to just understand, man. I'm gonna go on record here, yeah. And I'm gonna say something very controversial. I think he might be it. I think he might be it. And I want to just bring this up, right? I was watching this video today, and if you haven't seen it, yeah, I've paused it there for a reason. If you haven't seen this video of this guy talking already, please just go and watch it. Because one thing that really concerns me, or one thing that I appreciate concerning Liam Rosenior, is the way that he handles himself in terms of the way he talks. One thing that helps, I think, be a good coach is your ability to communicate well. If you can communicate well, people understand your ideas, but much more than that, you can add pressure or take pressure off your team and side. Not only just when you're talking to them, but when you're talking to the media about them, when you're talking to other teams about them. This is something Arteta does very, very well. This is something Pep does to an expert level. You know, when City are under pressure, he starts talking about other teams being the best, and it throws you off. One thing that I appreciate, though, for coaches coming in is that they understand the culture. They understand what it means to be Chelsea. And I think Liam gets it. Just look at this quote from today's video, right? And I just want to highlight 2 things. In fact, 3 things in today's video. Here's the first thing. This first quote here, I actually want to make it bigger. Here we go. Let's make it even bigger. Right? Liam Rosenior says, when teams came to Stamford Bridge before, they knew it would be a long day. I want that feeling back. Liam, take my money, bro. Are you mad? Are you mad? This is giving Mourinho vibes. Hold on, don't click off the video yet. What I mean by Mourinho vibes is, do you remember his record at home? Do you remember his record at Stamford Bridge? It was a fortress, rude boy. And one of the big problems we've had this season is we've really struggled with our home form. Our home form has been diabolical. We got ransacked, robbed, pillaged by Sunderland at home. We've struggled. Fulham, we needed VAR to save us. Crystal Palace took points off us at home. It's been dark at home this season. Super dark. So I love that already. Let me go big screen again, man. I want that feeling back. High tempo. Front foot. We're in charge. Wave after wave in the first 15 minutes. Stamford Bridge has to feel like hell for its opponents again. Don't get me gassed. Liam, please, bro. Please. On this alone, bro, you've got my time, my attention, and energy, bro. Serious. I'm even just going to stop with this today because I want to really break down this video in another video properly. Yeah, I want to break down this actual, see this video here. I actually want to break it down. But I paused it on this one thing because this is the other thing that really gets me about Liam, right? If we are successful, it won't all be about me. Some of the quotes that have been coming out about his desire to want to build a connection with the fans, with the club, I love it already. And I think he's saying all the right things, that if his words can match with his tactical prowess and the players can really buy in, I'm calling it now. We win the league within 2 seasons. I said this under Maresca because I felt the squad was there, but things started to fall away in terms of his management. If Liam can back this up, I'm calling it now. We're winning the league within 2 seasons. I'm calling it now. I think we're winning a trophy minimum with Liam, either this year, back end of this year, or next season. Facts. But I think we're winning the league within the next 2 seasons, 100%. So that's how I feel about Liam Rosenior. Personally, I want to do that up the whole video in another breakdown video because there was just too many gems in there. I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't even want to oversaturate it. But please talk to me, bro. Please talk to me. But if you are, please let me know. If you're not, please let me know as well. I've been saying, man, comment down in the comment section below. I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to see what people feel about this. I feel gassed, excited, buzzing. I'm not going to lie. But I want to know how you feel. Let me know down in the comment section below. Leave me a comment. I love to reply to them. As for now, Chelsea fans, Liam Rosenior is the new man in charge. And I feel like I can almost assure you that we're going to be successful again. Let me know how you feel, man. Drop a like on this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. My name is Kwess, aka KwessKnowsBall. And I'll see you in the next one. Hit that bell notification icon as well so you get a notification every single time I upload. And I will see you, my people, in the next video. Peace.